What is up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy Motor City Don P back once again with another quarterback centric video. But this isn't about quarterbacks that no longer play for the team. We're done talking about that guy. At least I hope we're done talking about that guy. But you know, he gets the clicks and he gets the likes, but we're not going to mention his name here. Here, we're going to talk about a quarterback. And there's been a lot of consternation, a lot of hand wringing, a lot of hemming and hawing, a lot of back and forth, a lot of different opinions. Well, only really a couple of opinions. He sucks and he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Those have been the opinions that we've heard about one Hendon Hooker. I mean, we've heard opinions like this guy was the missing piece. The reason that we didn't get Myles Garrett, other than the fact that the Cleveland Browns weren't actually going to trade him, as they actually told us. But, you know, we thought they were just sweetening the pot, sweetening the deal, you know. But no. They weren't going to trade him. But if they were going to trade him, the reason that we weren't going to get Myles Garrett, future Hall of Famer Myles Garrett, is because we didn't want to give up Hendon Hooker. And Hendon Hooker was the final piece of the deal. He was the final piece of the trade puzzle. That if you want Myles Garrett, Bradley Holmes, you've got to give us Hendon Hooker, said Andrew Berry, apparently, according to some people. And Bradley Holmes shot back and said, no. How dare you ask me for one Hendon Hooker? Kick rocks, you. You and your Myles Garrett. We need nothing from you and your Myles Garrett because we have Hendon Hooker. You see how silly it sounds when I do it that way, right? When I just come out and say that doesn't make any sense. Some of y'all don't get it, but when I do it that way, you're like, okay, yeah, that does sound kind of dumb. All right. But anyway, we've got another article, and it is also from Detroit Lions on SI, but this is Christian Boer, not John McElroy, but both of them are very, very hardworking gentlemen. And shout out to them because they provide us with content to talk about, and then we talk about it. That's what happens. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. The article is called "He's a Puppy. Lions see growth from Hendon Hooker." Now, before I get into the article, let me just say that the Detroit Lions absolutely tanked any trade value that Hendon Hooker could have had by bringing Teddy Bridgewater off of the high school football sidelines after just winning a national or a state championship. They brought him off the sidelines and put him in the game when Jared Goff went down. And Hendon Hooker was the backup quarterback and the emergency backup quarterback. And the emergency backup quarterback is the guy that was stopping us from getting Myles Garrett. I just want you to think about that, chew on that for a bit, and come to a decision about what you thought. Anyway, let's move on. The Detroit Lions still have optimism for Hendon Hooker, a 2023 third-round pick who enters the season competing for the backup quarterback position behind starter Jared Goff. Hooker, 27. I'm gonna try to make it through, all the way through, without making a single age joke. That is my goal here. I want to give y'all this information, but I also don't want to make any age jokes. I'm gonna try not to do it. You think I can do it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to try not to. Hooker, 27, is entering the third year of his NFL career. 27, 3 years. I'm not going to do it. All right. He was sidelined for most of his first as he rehabbed a torn ACL suffered in college. The Tennessee product was granted his first taste of NFL action last year, playing in all 3 preseason games and making 3 regular season appearances in mop-up duty. Given the fact that he missed his entire rookie offseason and got his first opportunity to go through training camp last year, he still stands to benefit greatly from the chances to compete that the offseason provides. With organized team activities approaching as the next benchmark of his development, Hooker is impressing in offseason workouts and team meetings. He's doing a great he's doing great. A new opportunity for him, a new year, another year of growth. What is this? 3? He's a puppy and he's still young. Whew. Does he have a lot of growth? Yeah, there's some things that we've got to work on, said quarterbacks coach Mark Brunell. But that's the same case for every other young guy that's going into their third season. There's a lot of things to work on. Whew, is it getting, getting kind of hot in here? Is it just me or Lord have mercy? They're not making it easy for me. They're not making it easy for you, boy. I just tell you that much. Anyway, Hooker served as a backup for the entirety of the regular season, but was relegated to the emergency third spot for the playoffs after the Lions added Teddy Bridgewater late in the year. Bridgewater stepped in as the backup and wound up playing a series when Goff exited the divisional round loss to Washington briefly. This is the man that y'all thought had to be included in any trade. I'm just saying, I just want to point this out to y'all. Those of you that thought this, I'm not going to call you no names. I'm just trying to point this out to you. There might be something a little bit wrong with the thought process. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, the Lions will once again have competition for Hooker in 2025, this time with veteran Kyle Allen. Beating out Allen will be a new challenge for the Tennessee product, as Allen has legitimate experience with 19 starts and 31 total appearances. Now, the last guy he beat out was Nate Sudfeld, and I think I could have beat out Nate Sudfeld. He was awful. I haven't played quarterback since I was 9 years old. He was that bad. Oh, he was terrible. All right, let's continue. It's great competition. It's great competition. Is great all around. That 2 spot is open, so it's good. Nothing is given to you in this league, and you've got to earn it, Brunell said. And once again, Hendon finds himself in a position where he's going to have to earn that second spot. It starts now, and obviously it's preseason, but it's our OTAs. It's any time we're on the field. It's all of that, and he's off to a very good start, which is good. He's getting better. Footwork focus. They're going to talk a lot about footwork here. I'm not going to tell you too much, but they're going to say footwork a lot. So just be prepared. Y'all might want to put a footwork counter up there if you want. Anyway, Hooker will be learning from a new offensive coordinator in 2025 as John Morton takes over for Ben Johnson. It should have been Osama Ben Johnson. Morton was on staff with the Lions in 2022 and has pledged to not change much of the offense. So it's unclear exactly how much new material Hooker will have to learn. Though Morton has yet to work with him in a team setting ahead of OTAs, he is putting an emphasis on improving each of the quarterback's footwork. In doing so, he believes this will lead to improvements with timing and ball distribution. I'm still learning him, and it's just get better at this every day. Whatever it is, footwork. It's a lot of the footwork. Being around the quarterback for a few years, my last few years, I've learned a lot of the techniques of the footwork and how to get the ball out, how you read the play so you can play a lot faster. So everything's nice and smooth, Morton said. That's with every quarterback. Every quarterback is doing that every single day. Do you have the proper footwork? Are you making the right decisions? And when you do that, you're going to have the proper footwork and it'll help you be more accurate. I told you, a lot of footwork. Brunell has already been seen strides being made with his footwork early in the offseason workouts. He has displayed an understanding of the offense. Okay. He has displayed an understanding of the offense and, in turn, is able to operate quicker within the scheme. Now, he must continue to show consistency when the team takes to the field for OTAs and training camp. He'll have the added benefit of the extra preseason game with Detroit playing in the Hall of Fame game and with the Lions traditionally avoiding playing their starters. Hooker should get plenty of game reps over the 4-game slate leading up to the regular season. I keep forgetting that Yeah, they do 3 games now. So I remember when the Hall of Fame game, I kept thinking 5, like 5 was because we haven't played in the Hall of Fame game. So yes, it's 4 now. Um, every year he is just going to get better. We've already seen it just in the couple weeks we've been on the field. He's throwing the ball better. His footwork is better, and he understands our concepts. Brunel said this has been really good for him. And as we go, the kid, and as we go, the kid, he's not a kid. He's a man. He's 27. All right, because of his focus and his attitude and his work ethic, he's naturally just going to become a better quarterback when he gets out there preseason. I imagine he's going to get a lot of reps. You'll see a better version of him than you did last year, and I'm so excited about that. Footwork? No, he did that. I threw that one in there. I had to. So I made it. I made it all the way through. I didn't make a single age joke. I didn't say anything about fine wine. I didn't say anything about anything. Okay. All right. I didn't say anything about wearing Air Jesus. I didn't say none of that. Okay. None of that. Let me know what y'all think about Hendon Hooker in the comments below. And hey, drop some of your best age jokes in the comments below and let me know what you think. All right. The Motor City Cats are back at it. We came to give you stats, not none of that static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic. And we are out. Peace. What up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Don P here. Listen, if you want to continue keeping your Lions news pragmatic, if you want to keep getting the stats and not none of that static, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share and let everybody know what's going on around here. And turn on your notifications, because how else would you know that we're up in here keeping your Lions news pragmatic? Appreciate you once again, and we are out. Peace.